horse and shoes. It's time for Ed's Night Party! Tonight, from Le Chanticleer Resort in the Laurentian Mountains of Montreal, we're joined by Ernest Goes to Camp star Jim Varney. And now, from the restaurant lobby of Le Chanticleer Resort, Humble Howard!
Hey! What are those noises? Welcome to Ed's Night Party. We're on the road. We're in Saint Adèle, Quebec, about 45 minutes outside of Montreal, the lovely Hotel Le Chanticleer. We figured we'd take our show to someplace where it doesn't air so that we can actually get guests. Guests, you know. They're important to a program. On the show, we'll introduce you to Jim Varney. That's Ernest. Huh? How you doing, Vern? That guy? And, you know, I can say we're only about 45 minutes from Montreal, and I speak a little French. You know, on the license plate it says, you know, Je me souviens, which is French for, I can't drive. Funny, eh? And, you know, the weird thing is you can't turn right on a red light here, but you can go through one. You can go through her on a red light. Anyway, we have a big program, as I mentioned, Jim Varney and some other stuff as well, and golly, we hope you'll stick around for it. And now, without further ado and delay, please welcome the star of Ed's Night Party, Ed the Sock. There we go. Bonjour. Bonjour, mes amis.
Bonjour, how are
Welcome to our big show here in Saint Adèle.
That's right. I loved that show, by the way, when it was on TV.
What, the Saint
Adèle? Howie Mandel, Ed Flanders.
Where are we? We're in the Hotel du Chanticleer. Is it Le?
It's Le.
And we've attracted quite a crowd. Well, it's about your applause. Let's see how many people are here. Oh, man.
It's that Quebec welcome.
You know,
that big Quebec welcome for us.
You know, if this didn't have a certain cinema verite quality, it would just be a sad, pathetic, lonely little video exposition.
And they say our show's lowbrow. You just said cinema verite.
Exactly.
Of course, most of the audience has no idea what you're talking about. And I only partially understand myself.
I was going to say, I frankly have no idea. How are you? You enjoying La Belle Provence?
Oh, you know how much I love Quebec.
Yes, I know you love the French.
Oh, I love the French. They're very nice.
You know,
and, what?
I was going to say, you got to applaud the gumption, the verve of the French people to actually take the French fry and not just be happy with it, but put the cheese and the gravy on it. I mean, God help them.
How can you live without poutine?
What are you kids doing, huh? We're right in the middle of a buffet.
That's very kids eat free. Right, we're here in the Le Chanticleer buffet. We're fork and dine for only $120.
You know, the thing is, we really should change the name of the show to Ed's Night Buffet, because that's all people are going in and out of the shot. They don't care. You know why? Because they love the food here at the Hotel Le Chanticleer.
We're fork and dine for only $120. Provided you don't have the soup.
Yeah, I don't have the soup.
Then it'll break you.
Are we doing a show? Or are we
we're doing a little show here.
We're just amusing our sorry-ass selves.
I don't know. We're not even doing that, so we might as well move on.
Why am I laughing?
I don't know.
You know
anyway,
what? I'm laughing out of fear.
It's good reason. People are coming out with forks. We don't know if they're coming to us or the buffet.
And the weird thing is there's like old people that have no idea what we're saying.
And the interesting thing is, they're ignoring us as if this is an everyday thing here.
No, I know.
There's always a little puppet show going on here at the Le Chanticleer buffet.
You know, I think we have the kind of show that might be loved here in Quebec.
No, it's in English.
Oh, okay.
All right, now listen, one of the things we want to talk about is big in the news now.
Yep.
A lot of jurisdictions are doing what's called a John School.
I've heard about this.
Now, this is when they're trying to curb prostitution, so when the police arrest what's known as a John, who is the prostitute's client, as you know.
Well, from the stories you tell me.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll cover that way. The John is being forced as part of his conviction to go to John School.
Right, John
School. Which is
School.
being taught by former prostitutes to tell you some of the risks of prostitution and the things that you're really getting yourself into and what you're perpetuating.
And the good news is the bit's only about half as long as this setup.
There you go. And we did a little look at the curriculum, and we found a few things that they don't teach you at John School.
All right, there's the bit.
Thank you for telegraphing that. You know comedy. Tell them what you're going to do it, tell them you did it.
Yeah, there.
You fulfilled part one, let me do part two.
Go ahead, as
All
you
right.
were.
John School.
John School.
Things they don't teach you at John School.
Okay.
Number one, true cold sores only occur in the mouth. Number two, it's not a great idea to tell the prostitute you're really drunk and have tons of cash.
This is great buffet comedy.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried the celery? It's very nice with that cream sauce.
All right, number three.
three.
Things they don't teach you at John School.
Be aware, real women don't have Adam's apples.
Okay.
Number four, if you have a problem with the price, don't ask to speak to their manager. Number five, they're not really working their way through college, but what the hell? Number six, after 2 a.m., you can get 2 crack whores for the price of 1.
And that's a bargain in any state.
Have you tried the salmon, ma'am? Number seven.
Number 7.
It's a big faux pas to ask them to validate your parking. And finally,
things they don't teach you at John School.
if you don't ask their age, you can't be convicted of statutory rape.
There you go! Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, listen,
Sweet tables particularly enjoyed that.
we got a... How old are you, son? Kellage. 3. We got a 3-year-old in the audience now.
Very good.
I think
That's just usually the average intelligence of the audience, not their age.
I think you particularly enjoyed the things they don't teach you at John School.
There you go.
We actually-
important to start educating early.
We actually got a great show for you. Jim Varney is our guest. We're here at Saint Adele, Quebec. Come on back. It's Ed's Night Party, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be right back. I'm going to go over the buffet. Join me. Those hard rolls are great.
Oh, I love the rolls.
Now it's time for the exciting adventures of Ed.
All right, here we are in the wild and crazy streets of Banff. It's nuts here. It's just crazy. Anyway, Much Music has decided they wanted to add a little education and information to their program schedule. You know, kind of like we're A&E instead of some cheesy music channel. And so, to better enrich your cultural sense, today we will learn a little bit about wines. Join me inside, won't you? All right, so I understand, Cheryl, that there's certain kinds of wines that are most appropriate for other kinds of foods. I don't want to make a faux pas and serve the wrong wine with food when I have guests over. So help me run through this list, okay? The best wine to serve with chicken.
A white or a light red.
The best wine to serve with seafood.
Generally a white wine.
Steak.
A heavy-bodied wine like a Cabernet.
What about Taco Bell?
Anything you like.
And as you can see, here's a big collection of some of the people that come in and frequent the wine store. And, hey, look, Crumbly the Clown. Do you have any Thunderbird?
No?
Night Train?
No.
Wild Irish Rose?
No.
Do you have a malt liquor section?
No, we don't.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd maybe have some wines from New Jersey.
No, we have some New York wine.
Nothing from New Jersey?
Nothing from New Jersey.
So, Cheryl, I noticed all the wines you got here, they're all old. Do you have anything new in stock?
Well, how new were you looking for?
Well, you know, I was thinking about something that was bottled, a couple of weeks ago, 10 days.
No.
All right, Cheryl, it's been great touring the place with you. We've learned some important stuff about wine tasting and selection and what wines go with certain foods. Now the most important thing is, when do I get my free samples?
No free samples here.
Oh, come on, you guys got a little tasting room in the back. I know you put that back in 5 minutes sign on the door and you guys head back and have a nip.
No, the only thing free in Banff is the scenery.
No free samples?
No free samples.
Man, can't believe I came down here and wasted all my time. All right, I'm gonna have to go buy myself some Thunderbird. Bye, Cheryl.
Goodbye.
Now back to our special on-the-road edition of Ed's Night Party from Le Chanticleer Resort in Montreal.
Welcome back, everyone, to Ed's Night Party. We're here in Saint Adele, Quebec, as you know, at the lovely hotel Le Chanticleer. Our guest tonight is best known for his portrayal of Ernest P. Worrell, the dim-witted southern nuisance. That's what it says in his bio. Who has spun into a multi-million dollar business. Please welcome comic actor Jim Varney, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! How are you, sir?
Good.
Pleasure to have you here. Huh? The
Lady
hotel.
Chanticleer?
Le.
What was it?
Look,
Right.
boy, you know, too bad they took hee-haw off the air. We'd be a great companion show for him.
Yeah.
You're making consonant sounds.
Right.
Now, this is a big thrill because you know you're best known for Ernest. How did that get started? I know you've been doing stuff a long time before that.
Well, it was very weird. It was during the actors' strike in '79, '80, and I went back to Nashville. They were looking for this character.
Wait a second, the actor's strike? Who was waiting on tables then?
Everybody, 60,000 people. They had more waiters than they needed.
So prior to '78, you actually were a comedian. You were a working actor.
Stand-up comedian at the Comedy Store, and I was
Really?
doing Burnwood Tonight, if you remember that.
I remember that Martin Mull and. Hey people, this is Jim Varney. You buffet lovers.
Just raking that asparagus out. Watch him go.
You people are only here for the buffet. You have no respect for the man. Anyway, 1978, there's a big strike on, and you go back and was this a local commercial to start with?
Yeah, it was a local commercial for an amusement park in the Nashville area, and it won all these awards.
Now, was it your creation, or was that an ad agency, or?
John Cherry and I. John Cherry was from Gardner Cherry Advertising.
Okay.
We kind of came up with it one afternoon, and they bought it.
What was the amusement park in Nashville? Inbreeding World?
Yes,
Oh,
we called it Ape Land. They had
Brothers who were married to their sisters get in half price?
Yeah.
You know,
Only if they can prove they're still married.
you don't even have to look at them. So how many years before Ernest broke nationally? Because you say it was a local.
It went to local for the amusement park. Then it went into dairies, and we had dairies all over America. Then car dealerships. And we've had 80 clients all total.
Now,
You went the reverse route. Usually you get famous, and then you go to car dealerships and do dairy.
Yeah, yeah.
You love the commercials.
Yeah, then you start selling the infomercial stuff.
but tell me,
That's right.
I mean, long before Ernest went to the movies, you had made a lot of money off this, obviously.
Yeah.
So you were like stinking filthy rich. You didn't even need the movies.
With local commercials, you don't get stinking filthy rich.
But I
You
mean,
get
this-
market by market.
But as a phenomenon, this did very well
yeah,
for you.
it caught on.
Isn't that kind of weird though? You had spent all that time as an actor, and then some little local thing broke as your big break.
I know how he
Yeah.
feels.
And now you're here talking to me and Ed. This has got to be a big.
Here in Quebec.
This has got to be a big thrill for you, huh?
Let me ask you a question. When Ernest went to jail, in that movie Ernest Goes to Jail, how come he didn't get anally raped?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, remember the buffet only on for another couple of hours here, and have the soup. It's made with vegetables.
Vegetables.
Now, let's
Prison
talk-
vegetables.
The movies, obviously, you got to be thrilled. I mean, that's just unbelievable. You've turned
Yeah,
this.
we did 3,000 television commercials.
Come on.
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000?
3,000, count them, 3,000.
What did you do, one after the other?
Yeah.
Get up, Jim, it's time for another one. This one's Joe's Dairy.
Yeah, it's not funny, but actually that's the way it was. We shot them in my house for a long time.
But all of them, were you like in a window? Weren't you like on a ladder bugging Vern?
Yeah,
How many times, did you actually ever fall off that ladder?
about 70 times.
Was that funny too?
I didn't think
hilarious
so.
the 70th
The
time?
camera bought it, but I didn't think it was that much fun.
Now, have you? Well, I want to talk about the movies in a second, but have you retired the character as a commercial pitchman? Have you?
No, we're still doing those.
Come on. So even though the movie, you're on how many Ernest movies? I think it's like
7?
You've, what's the last one? Ernest
It
takes
was Ernest
Slam
builds
dunk.
the neutron bomb. Wasn't it the last one?
Slam dunker.
Slam dunk, Ernest?
I grow taller. I
You have
become
done-
black and play basketball.
No, you know what? I had no idea. I didn't realize. I thought there were like 2 or 3 Ernest movies. You've done 7 of them,
Hmm.
and are there plans for more?
Well, not right now, unless there's a big demand. And I know.
How can this interview is going to be huge?
Yeah.
Ernest and Ed do something.
We could do a movie together.
Sure you
Be
could.
like a Smokey and the Bandit thing, you and me.
Yeah.
Be hilarious.
Is Burt Reynolds available?
No, but his hair is.
No, we want to have it.
Now, the last movie that I saw you in, besides all the Ernest movies, see, I've only got 5 on the video collection. I apologize. I think it's those other 2 as soon as I get home. The Clampetts. Now, was that a big stretch for you, being Jed on the Beverly Hillbillies?
No, I'm actually a hillbilly.
Are you really?
Kentucky hillbilly. Yeah.
You ever go out shooting for some food and up from the ground come bubbling crude?
No, but I have done the first part.
Out shooting for food?
Yeah. No crude, just food.
Now, did you have to? I don't know how these things work, because we're just doing a little local show here. Did you audition for that, or they say we got to get Jim? He's the only guy who can play Jed.
No, I read for that.
Really?
There were 53.
And if you, wasn't that the kind of part that if you could read, you didn't get it?
So,
real typecasting. Yeah,
but
Val.
do you mind? I don't even know if you know this. This is stupid. Do you know who the other guys that didn't get to be Jed on the Hillbillies were?
It was Gail Gordon.
Did Gail Gordon make one?
Gail Gordon read right, he didn't get it.
Posthumously?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, Gail.
There
Let's
was
get Gail Gordon back from the dead.
There was
He
Jack-
must be Jed.
I think we get Elvis
Pat
to go
Harrington played Schneider
Right.
on One Day at a Time.
But,
Wasn't he one of the ones?
Do you have any clue who you beat out for the part?
I think the Sam Elliott read for it. Dennis
Red
Weaver.
Randy Gopher from Love Boat.
Dennis Weaver.
Dennis Weaver?
Dennis Weaver.
McLeod?
Bingo.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
So, was that a good experience for you, getting out of the Ernest character and playing? Because I thought you
Yeah,
did a
it
nice
was.
job in that movie. It was
It was.
very entertaining.
Yeah, I never thought I'd play Jed Plant in this.
Now, is there any plans for the Hillbillies is that going to be a franchise? Is there any?
They've talked about doing Hillbillies too.
Yeah.
I don't know where they'll go.
What in Sam hell could the Hillbillies do now?
They're going to send him to Europe, I think.
Oh, beauty.
But,
Oh, nothing like National Lampoon. Those vacations.
Now, you're here in St. Adele at the lovely hotel
Le
Chanticleer. And what is the movie? It's a snowboard, surf Hawaii, snowboard,
Snowboard Academy.
Snowboard Academy. Now, I must mention the producer is now it's not. It may not be Snowboard Academy. It might be Snowboard Boarding School.
Flaming Snowboard.
Snowboard boarding school.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie you get at an adult store. Anything with boarding school.
Now, what's your character in this movie?
I play Rudy James, a stand-up comedian fallen onto hard times
Right.
who has come to wear several hats.
And you're actually in the garb of your character, if I may say.
This is, yes, the introductory garb of Rudy.
We thought you went Hollywood.
Yeah, well, you put Jim
Yeah.
on Jim Yellow.
Rudy is Hollywood.
Here he is, another prima donna.
Check
But
it out.
and this the plot is you're at a snowboard.
What?
There is no
Snowboard Academy.
And there's girls snowboarding in bikinis. What is the?
We have some snow bunnies. Yes,
Uh-huh,
there are
uh-huh.
some attractive women in the movie.
And Joe
Let me
Flaherty's
guess.
in this, and it seems like a lot of fun,
Lots of hijinks, right?
right?
Yeah, there are a lot of gags.
hijinks. Sherman Hemsley make a guest appearance at all?
We tried to get him, but darn it, he won't come to Quebec.
And
Yeah,
I believe it'll be we'll be seeing this in the fall of '96.
Right,
Very
next ski
good.
season. It should be
Well, it was
ready.
a real pleasure meeting you,
Thank you.
sir. Jim Varney, ladies and
Thank you,
gentlemen,
Jim.
thanks for doing our show.
Thank you, Jim.
We'll be right back with more Ed's Night Party right after this. Don't go away. Jim Varney.
Here we are, the wild and crazy streets of Banff at night. Oh man, if you thought this place was rocking by day, just look at it by night. Woo! Party! We're gonna teach these Banffites how to party. We're gonna head back to my room. I'm gonna have a huge, big party blowout that they'll be talking about for years. Let's go around and invite people, okay? Let's go. Hey, what are you guys lining up here for? Free party back at my hotel room. All right, I'm having a party back at my hotel room. You girls gonna come? Party back at my hotel room. Yeah. You coming? Yeah. You think you can put the word out for me? Oh, lots of chicks.
Sure I can.
You're the guy who's connected. You think they'll come?
I'm sure they will. They're looking for you, Eddie.
All righty. Oh boy, I can't wait for this party. This is gonna be really, really cool. Shh, shh, listen, can't even hear the noise. They're keeping it down so we don't get thrown out. Oh, it's gonna be great. All right, ladies, here I... What the hell? What the hell's going on here? What is this, a meeting of the Star Trek fan club? I expect to come back here and find wall-to-wall buxom women. Then I find 3 knobs wearing snow job hats. What the hell? Maybe we can go and find some women. You guys ready to party? Ugh. Party. Oh, jeez. Will you guys shut the hell up? Oh, my God. I'm never coming back to Banff. This is their idea of a party. Oh, Lord. Shut up, you morons! Ah. I don't know. I thought this was a bit heavy.
You know, the little shrimp quesadillas. Good. And only $40 a piece. Welcome back to Ed's Night Party. We're here at the lovely hotel Le Chanticleer.
That's right,
in
where
St. Adele.
4 can dine for $120, 4, 2 for 60.
I just thought, by the way, I was over at the buffet and I have a little present for you.
Oh, thank you very much. What, did you stop at the side of the road, one of those vegetable vendors?
I just figured that, we're on the road, you're lonely. Huh?
Easy.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, even though we are on the road, as it's become tradition on Ed's Night Party, every week we turn a frown upside down to a smile and present the brighter side of...
This week, the brighter side of immigration. Because, there's lots of people out there who say economy's in the downturn, we shouldn't have immigrants coming to the country, and, I think they're getting a bad rap. So today we're going to show the brighter side of immigration, okay?
All right, here we go.
Brighter side of immigration.
Immigration.
Takes only 10 minutes to get a cab no matter where you are in the city.
Beautiful.
There's more and more great languages that telling people are shouting all the time. Learn how to use a Slurpee machine in 7 different languages. Get to meet some new people. And their brother, and their sisters, and their parents, and their uncles.
It's the brighter side.
Right.
Give me the yellow.
Thank you.
Is there more?
New immigrants bring exotic new cuisine with wonderful aromas and help fill up apartment hallways. Those great Sunday morning ethnic programs featuring somebody singing Elvis tunes in Burmese.
One of the French guys just laughed at it. I don't think you got it either.
All right.
All right.
And finally, it's always great to have new people to blame all of our problems on.
The brighter side, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Well, we got to get going. We want to thank everyone here at the Hotel Le Chanticleer in St. Adele, Quebec. I want to thank our wonderful studio audience of 4 people.
We want to thank the people who refresh the buffet every few minutes.
And we want to thank Jim Varney. And have a great week, ladies and gentlemen. Ed?
We'll be back here again next week
That's
from
right.
Montreal.
You're never leaving.
Well, we're going to stay by the buffet table until we're really big and bloated. Then we're going to be on like those human oddity TV shows.
That's right.
All right. From the Chanticleer in Montreal,
Yeah.
I'm Ed LeSoc saying,
Jim Appel Howard.
saying, you don't have anything good to say. Say it often.
Good night, everybody.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Coming up next, Robert De Niro stars as a Vietnam vet who gets involved with the seedy under